All right, here's a look outside. It was such an interesting day because we are under a weather impact alert, but we have seen tons of sun. But we've also seen just these sprinkly little light flurries floating around with no accumulation.
Yeah.
Yes, and light snow is headed our way.
And it will be light snow. I don't want people to think just because that weather impact alert is on the screen that it means we're going to see significant snow. It doesn't have to be, as we well know. It does not have to be significant snow to cause significant impacts. And that's what we're really driving the point home for tonight and especially tomorrow morning, because the timing of this makes all the difference. You know, if it were a Saturday midday when this was coming in, well, that'd be a different scenario than a Friday morning for the morning commute. In the meantime, yeah, Felicia said it. It was kind of a strange day. As I left the house today, there was a lot of sunshine, but the snow was coming down. It was a very strange situation, and some of that was some of the lake effect snow shower, some of the moisture that was being pulled down. Now we just have some leftover cloudiness. There is a little bit of a flurry or two out there in some locations, but it's really a mix of sun and clouds for all of our reporting sites, and temperatures are on the colder side. They're into the 20s for today, and most of you are going to end up cooling down into the low 20s for tonight. I think you'd get a little bit cooler than that if we didn't have some of these clouds expected to roll in to help keep the temperatures from dropping too much more. And then this is the system that we expect to arrive by early tomorrow morning and impact us for the morning commute, maybe a little bit more behind that as well. I'll get to that in just a moment. So snow is expected tonight, but it's really going to be closer to sunrise, as your temperature is likely going to be in the low to mid 20s. And really the timing here is why we're concerned, why we've issued that weather impact alert. Here's what we're watching. We do see this system getting a little bit closer as we get through tonight. Here's your timestamp. I think it's not going to be here before midnight for most of you, but once we get into the early morning hours, some snow showers are going to be possible. Now, it looks like the northern part of the state could pick up as much as an inch or two. Once you go south from there, there may be some light accumulation, but because temperatures are on the colder side, we certainly could have some slick spots in the morning as that moves through and maybe gives us another little burst, perhaps around midday or so. So again, it's not necessarily the amounts, it's all about the timing. We want to make sure that you're aware of that. As far as what to expect as far as accumulations, in Indy, up to an inch possible. South of Indy, maybe as much as a half an inch of snow. And then you go north from there and we could see some 1 to 2 inch accumulations. Doesn't take very much, especially with the temperatures into the 20s for that possibility of some slick spots in the morning. And I think through about midday is when we'll expect that possibility of snow. After that, the snow chance is there, but it's certainly much lower. We'll call it more of an overcast or mostly cloudy skies. Then once we get through this system, our next attention is turned to what's going to be happening early next week with the temperatures dropping. These are low temperatures expected for Monday and Tuesday with single-digit temperatures expected, and the long-range forecasters are alert for the morning, but does call for some cold days here with the high on Monday not getting out of the teens, warming up a bit for Tuesday. At least we'll see some sunshine. The wind chill there maybe getting below 0 and then getting back into the mid-30s for daytime highs on your Wednesday and Thursday.